videos, we kept having to pause and wait for the connection to get better and this, that, and the other. There we go. We got the YouTube stream going. This is number 2253 from the eBay auctions, 2024-25 Revolution Basketball. We got a full inner case, 8 hobby boxes, pick your team style. We'll get rocking and ripping here momentarily. Want to make sure the connections are strong. We're not having too many issues. I would recommend going over to the YouTube stream. eBay Live is via mobile, so it is Wi-Fi and it cuts out more consistently. ECC cards, yes, we are on YouTube also. We are going to have a spot available on eBay Live via auction, though, so if y'all want to hang out on eBay Live for the eBay Live auction, there's that also. It looks like the Warriors are the only unspoiled spot. Warriors! So if you do have the Warriors and you're wanting to keep them, make sure to get that payment across. You've got about another 30 seconds. Last call payment reminder on the Warriors. Alright, I'm going to load the Warriors up over here on eBay Live. We'll start them at $1. We'll put a minute on the clock and let them run. If you are over on YouTube and you want a link to that, I will put one in the chat for you. Man, we were supposed to, it was showing clear skies today too, and then all of a sudden, like, boom, within hours, or within minutes, it just started pouring. It started coming down. Alrighty, let's start the Warriors. Bidding starts at $1. $1, 1 minute. Good luck if you want them. Shipping is adjusted. If you do have a spot in the break already, it's just 50 cents for shipping. If you don't have a spot in the break already, it's $4.99. What's up, Andy? How you doing, buddy? I saw you sneak in there. 1, blast off. Nicholas, appreciate you, bud. You heard there's a Curry Kaboom in there? Hey, buddy. How you doing, Andy? You tried? I'm sorry, brother. I'm sorry, brother. Just a heads up, everybody. Oh, we're losing signal again. Let me see if I can get back on the Wi-Fi. Nicholas, yes, I will get that refunded for you. I was just going to try to get you an invoice to send over, but payment already came across. So the way I do it is when I print shipping labels, I always send the refund. So when you see tracking uploaded that says your item is shipped, you'll also see a shipping refund for $4.49. Yeah, absolutely, buddy. I'm pretty good about it. I usually don't miss any, but if for some reason you don't see the refund, just shoot me a message. But you should see it when you see tracking updated. All right, we switched. So our eBay live stream has been. Y'all can probably hear the storm going on. It's been on and off. I did just switch it over to the Wi-Fi. Seems to be a little better connection. I would recommend going to the YouTube stream. We're hardwired over on YouTube. I would recommend that and seeing that's probably a better connection there. But feel free to stay here if you want. Hop over there if it gets laggy. Completely up to y'all. Just a heads up that it's going to be a little stronger over there, generally speaking. Now that one could go out too with the storm, but all right. What we're going to do over on YouTube, we're going to run a random. We're going to roll 1 dice 3 times. 1, 2, 3. We're going to go with the left half. If it's 4, 5, or 6, we're going to go with the right half. So we'll let the randoms determine which half case we're going with. If I can get the random to pull up. There we go. Alright, dice roller. 1 dice 3 times. Once. Twice. There it goes. And 3 times. 5. So we're going to go right side. We're going to go with the right inner case. How do we want to do this? There we go. Just glide right out of there. We got the clearance. Yes. Maybe. Perfect. Our microphone with us. Seems to be letting up a little bit out there, which is good. Good for us. All right. Let's go kaboom hunting, shall we? All spots sold, all spots paid for. Thank y'all. This is our second case of Revolution so far this year. Had a little bit of extended break. We had Deca that released in there, and Deca consumed a lot of our weekend, as it should have. That is a beautiful product. We've had a lot of fun ripping Deca. Jong, got you copied over. Good deal. All payments in. Thank y'all. Alrighty, let's crack this open. Just a heads up, I was trying to get to it earlier. We are going on vacation on Thursday. We are going to sneak one more break in tomorrow night. Vacation on Thursday, so everything's going to get shipped out. I do have this plan on having this shipped tomorrow. If you do want to get in on the break tomorrow night, message me and let me know, and I can hold your package back and combine shipping for you. Otherwise, these will all be out by tomorrow for y'all. We will be gone for a week. We'll be back the following Tuesday with more breaks. So a week from today we'll resume. But we're gonna have a little needed vacation. But when we come back, we'll come back strong. We'll have a lot of Deca. We still have another case and a half of Deca. Hopefully we'll pick up another one or two while we're gone. We got another case and a half of Revolution. We're going to have our normal 7, 8, 9, 10 box hobby mixers with Prism Hobby, Prism Choice, Prism Fast Break, White Sparkle, China. Still have a half case of China. And then I think it won't be too long. We'll be seeing Photogenic, and we'll also be seeing Select and Select first off the line. So a lot of good basketball releases coming up. A lot of exciting stuff. I will put a link over here on eBay Live if you want to go to the YouTube stream. I don't think you can click on that, but you should be able to go to YouTube and type in pastime breaks if it becomes an issue, and it should take you right there. Hopefully the storm has ceased and we'll be good to go. Alrighty, good luck everybody. Again, this is number 2253, 2024-25 Revolution Basketball. 8 hobby boxes, 1 full inner case. Good luck. Freshman sealed case, so Kabooms are live. Let's get there. I want to see a gold Kaboom. There's Ja. Bobby Clinton. Our first auto already. How about Jonathan Mogbo for the Raptors? Mogbo on the ink. Raptors tonight, Trevor. There is a Cosmic, 19 of 99, Bradley Beal, and Anthony Davis. Revolution, a great design, a big upgrade this year. Not only do we have the Kabooms, but the auto checklist is a lot better. We get 1 auto per box instead of every other box, which is huge. Makes a big difference. The auto checklist is really good. They've added a couple parallels. The parallels look fantastic. In my opinion, they juiced up Revolution for us, which we were always a fan of Revolution anyways, so everything now is just bonus, in my opinion. I did see we have the release calendar. We have we have Mosaic coming up soon. There's Jaden Ivey, Scotty Barnes, Legends of the Admiral, David Robinson, Groove, Lauri Markkanen, and Steph Curry. Mosaic is releasing, I believe, in July, early July, and it's a little different this year. They changed up Mosaic on us. Jalen Green, Ant-Man on the Galactic, Fractal Ant-Man, Supernova Paul George, Bogdanovich, and Julius Randle. I believe, if I remember correctly, Mosaic is like 3 packs per box, 30 cards per pack. It's something way different than what we're used to seeing. If y'all remember Mosaic when it first came out, it was 1 pack per box, like 10 cards or 20 cards or something. There it is. Okay, you get 3 packs per box, 15 cards per pack this year. So Mosaic is going to be very different this year. 2 autographs per box, 18 base prisms, 6 inserts and parallels. So that should be a little interesting addition. Cody Williams. Groove, Harrison Ingram rookie. Liftoff, Fractal, Anthony Edwards. And Kyrie Irving. Use our little filler trick. Also, Mosaic is going to have Color Blast in it, because we're not going to see Spectra this year or Crown Royale. So our Color Blast, our Kabooms got put into Revolution, and our Color Blast are getting put into Mosaic. So that's interesting also. LeBron, Kawhi, D Wade on the Legends, Groove of SGA, and Nikola Jokic. What's up, Trevor? Off to a good start? Yes, sir. Right out of the gate. That's how we like it. Shaden Sharp, Matas Buzelis, Drew Holiday. That is going to be, these are the ones I always miss. Neutron, 34 of 125, Drew Holiday. As you can see, they're very, very similar. All they have is that different kind of top to bottom shine. Simons and Jared Allen. I think in our first 2 breaks of this, I found like 2 or 3 neutrons that we didn't even see during the break each time. So I'm trying to keep a watchful eye for those. DiVincenzo, Dirk, Fractal, Charles Barkley, Showstoppers, Kawhi, and Klay Thompson. Sir Charles in the building with a round mound of rebound. What Buzelis is that? It's just a base rookie. Yeah, just a rookie. Tyrese Maxey, Kevin Durant, Groove Parallel, Zion Williamson, Matas on the liftoff. Now that's an insert. And Nikola Vucevic. Our GTI fillers to help us out. Keep those edges crisp for you. Alright, box number 2. And if y'all want, here in a minute over on YouTube, I'll show y'all a preview of the stained glass from Mosaic. They have a little image of the stained glass design, and my goodness, dude, they look good this year. The stained glass in Mosaic this year are something else, from the early image at least. Daryl, how come no Crown Royale or Spectra? Yeah, basically, in a roundabout way. So basically, this is the last year of the Panini license. So they have to stop printing in October. There's a Cosmic Fred VanVleet. VanVleet's going to be 66 of 99. Kobe White, Jalen Brunson, Jonathan Magbo rookie, and Redemption. Revolution autographs. Card number 7. Jaden Ivey going out to the Pistons. Ivy Inc. Going out to George. Go George. It doesn't say a parallel, so it's probably not numbered. Ivy on the auto. YouTube holding up, yeah. We lost the stream on eBay. See if we can get that going again. finish answering your question, Daryl. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. Alright, there we go. I know that last pack cut out halfway, but we had the Jaden Ivey Redemption and the Fred VanVleet Cosmic to 99. Sorry, eBay Live. I think we're better now. Again, I'll keep an eye on it though. YouTube is strong. No issues on YouTube from what we've seen so far. James Harden, Dennis Rodman, DeAndre Ayton on the groove, Joel Embiid, and Zach LaVine. Yeah, Daryl, it's the last year of the license, so they can't produce after October, and I think they're just making a sacrifice on some sets so that they can get all the sets out that they want to. Ain't it storming there? Yes, it's been storming like crazy. DeMar, Jordan Poole, John Stockton on the Fractal, Legends, Jazz, Showstoppers Fractal, Donovan Mitchell, and Devin Vassell. So I think they had to make the tough choice to can Crown Royal and Spectra, and they're going to focus more on, they want to make sure they get out like National Treasures and Flawless and all those big high-end releases. They want to make sure they get those out in time. Because if you think about it, we just pretty much saw Flawless, 23-24 Flawless in what, May? So they have to have that out by 6 months early. So they want to make sure they get all those big ones out. Kuzma, Ron Holland on the rookie. Rookie Groove, Tyler Kolek. Shows Supernova, Tidjane Salon, and Lauri Markkanen. That's the reason Revolution has kabooms. Yep, that's exactly why. Keontae George, Tim Duncan, Fireworks, Anthony Simons. Simons to 175 to 149, 127 to 149. SGA and Zion. I think they knew they had to cut some products. They decided on Crown Royale. And so they probably thought, well, what's a lower / middle tier set that we can kind of boost up a little bit? And they decided on Revolution, which I think kabooms work for Revolution. I think it was probably the perfect set for it. Quickly, Bradley Beal, KJ Simpson on the rookie, Tyler Hero on the groove, and Jaylen Brown. The Color Blast in Mosaic is kind of questionable. I think we should have seen Color Blast in Prism Hobby this year. Prism Hobby was missing a case hit, and I think Color Blast would have been well in there. Triple J, Kaishan George, Fractal of Jalen Williams. 22 of 125, Neutron, Rookie Revolution, Reed Shepard. There you go, Rockets, going out to Lee. And Kaminga. Yeah, it's kind of a bummer. But at the same time, I'm glad we are getting the sets that we will be getting, so it's, I guess it's a, you know, if we can't have them all, it's a fair trade-off. Jamal Murray, Antonio Reeves, rookie Groove, Showstoppers, Jalen Brunson, Westbrook, and Bane. That's another release we have next week for basketball. We have Topps Chrome basketball coming out next Thursday. We'll be strong on release day with Topps Chrome. We'll be running a full case pick your player and probably half case pick your team later that night. Mitchell, De'Aaron Fox, Carmelo, Fractal, Cam Spencer, and Shea. Which Topps Chrome basketball unlicensed, of course, but It's still fun. I think it's fun. There's some cool autos in there that we don't get to normally see, so that's always exciting. It's that we all like Helix and whatnot. Zubac, Antonio Reeves on the groove. We just hit that one last pack. Yeah, doubled up. Rookie Revolution, Fractal. How about Bub Carrington for the Wizards? Zion and Jaylen Brown. You'd be okay if they sacrifice contenders? I'm with you on that. Contenders basketball's not too bad, but contenders football. But yeah, I would have rather seen that sacrifice than Spectra. To Jane Salon. Cubic. Scotty Barnes to 49. Did we lose it on eBay Live again? Damn. I'm sorry, guys. I know we're having to keep pausing. Trying to keep it up. I do have one more thing I can do. I can take it off of the Wi-Fi completely. Just go service, but... Alright. Cubic, Scotty Barnes. That was 33 of 50. Supernova, to Jane Salon. And Jonathan Kuminga. Let's see if that'll work. Sorry, y'all. I know it's frustrating. Especially over on YouTube. It's like y'all didn't even do anything. Not even y'all's fault. Not that it's eBay Live's fault, but... Just take a brief pause. You like Optic Contenders? Paper Contenders has too much base cards. Yeah, well, it's different in basketball. So basketball's not that way, Daryl. Basketball has the... I think you're only getting like 36 cards per pack in basketball, and they all have that kind of glitter shine to them. So basketball is a little different. Are we good? It looks like it's back. I can't tell. It's showing me failed to stream, but it is no. Okay, I think we're... The storm has stopped, but the service has not gotten any better. Let me... if you are on eBay Live and you would like to hop over to the YouTube stream is a little bit stronger, a little more solid connection. I would recommend that. I'm not getting very solid of a connection here on YouTube or on eBay Live, so I'm gonna try to keep going. As soon as I say that, it cuts out again. It wasn't even supposed to storm tonight either. I looked at it, nothing. We had like 50% chance tomorrow. And it came poured. Alright. That's our last option. Let's see if this one works this time. Alright, I think we're gonna keep it going. I do apologize, everybody, for the third, 8th, 10th time. Let's try it again. RJ Barrett, Karl Anthony Towns, Kevin Garnett on the Legends, Groove, Michael Porter Jr., and Russell Westbrook. Now it's looking steady. Knock on wood. Jalen Johnson, Jonathan Mogbo, Fractal, Chris Middleton, Desmond Bain, and Brandon Ingram. Nicholas Claxton, Dennis Rodman on the Legends, Hakom Dadiot on the Groove. There we go, Jokic on the Ring Bearers. That is a sunburst. Very nice. 12 of 75 on the Jokic. I said Denver. We'll take that. And Franz Wagner. Just when we thought it was good again. Alright, we'll try one more. We have one more Wi-Fi we can use. Or give that one a go. let's give it a try. And that last pack was the Sunburst Jokic to 75, 12 of 75. Cameron Thomas, Bam Adebayo, Fireworks, Derek White to 149, 12 of 149, D White, Celtics, Showstoppers, Jalen Brunson, and Drew Holiday. We've been suffering with lag for about the last 3 weeks. We do have a technician coming out tomorrow to hopefully resolve the problem. But this is worse than normal lag. This is storm induced is the problem tonight. Jalen Suggs, Ron Holland on the rookie. Auto for Philly. How about Jared McCain? We've been smashing the Jared McCain autos lately. Nice hit, John. There you go, bud. Got it to John R. McCain not numbered. Miles Bridges on the Groove and Mikal Bridges. Alright, box number 4. All good, all good. What's up, Todd? How you doing, buddy? Hard to do things that are out of your control. Keep doing it. I appreciate it, buddy. Thank you. It is frustrating, though. I know it's frustrating for y'all, and I hate giving y'all not a good product. You know what I mean? Ryan Dunn. Groove, Draymond Green. Jason Tatum. And Josh Giddey. But I do appreciate that, Todd. Thank you, buddy. Kyle Kuzma, Keontae George, Cosmic. How about Ron Holland, rookie Cosmic for the Pistons? 54 of 99, that'll work. There you go, Detroit. Going up to George. Lift off LeBron James. LeBron James. And DeJounte Murray. Lift off LeBron. That he does. We got NBA Finals games starting Thursday. Pacers, Thunder. Very, very heavy favorite, Oklahoma City. I think they're minus 700 to win it all, which is huge favorite. I don't know if a team's been that big of a favorite in a long time. Not that I can remember, at least. Emmanuel Quickly. Jacoby Walter. Thunder. Lightning. We got all of that. Scotty Barnes. Oh, back to back. Let's go. 3 of 175 on the Scotty. And how about Wemby right behind it? That's a nasty Wemby. That looks really good on that parallel. There you go. Spurs going out to Lee. 79 of 175. Jimmy Butler, Fractal Supernova for the Heat. And John Collins. Yes, please and thank you. Wemby. Come back, come often. Stay for a while if you want. Working on the Scotty Barnes Rainbow as we're talking about it. Got the Cubic and the Lightning. We've seen enough Lightning. We don't need any more here. Bradley Beal, Isaiah Collier, Groove Parallel, Jalen Tyson, Victor Wembanyama, and Dame Time. It's about Dame time. Triple J, Jamal Murray. Legends, Allen Iverson. Groove, Alperen Şengün. And AD. Darius Garland. Khalil Ware, rookie. Fireworks, Paul George, PG8. Supernova, to James Alon. And Steph Curry. In a hurry. Paul George is going to be 75 of 149. I do hate these packs. They have like a matte finish to them, but they do not tear easily. Ring Bearer incoming. Legend Fractal. About Showtime Magic. Ring Bearer Jokic on the base this time. Bogdanovich and Julius Randle. Last pack, box 4. No Galactic, no Kaboom yet. We are still live. Auto incoming. There's Shaq on the Legends. And our auto looks like a lava. Wow. Wow. Going out to the Miami Heat. Lee. How about Ray Ray? Little Jesus Shuttlesworth. Whew. That one hurts a little bit. 7 of 25. Infinite auto. Ray Allen. Nice hit, Lee. Bronny on the groove. And Kyrie. I'm trying to be excited for you, Lee. I'm trying to be. It hurts a little bit, though. It hurts a little bit. If it was a Celtics uniform, no problem. If it was a Bucks uniform, no problem. But it's not. It still hurts. Jesus Shuttlesworth. Let's go. Henry is my nickname. Nah, bro, if I can't watch live, I need a refund. We are live, Henry. Yeah, we're live. We're good to go. Seattle uniform, no problem. Yeah, absolutely. As a Spurs fan, the heat just hurts a little bit. It just hurts. Jalen Suggs, Tristan Newton, auto, DeAndre Ayton, infinite auto, back-to-back infinite autos, 23-25. Going out to the Blazers. Cubic, AJ Johnson. That's a nice little color match on the Cubic. Cubics are green, 11 of 50. Onto the Bucks, Daryl. There you go. And John Collins. Henry, are you watching? Okay, what's going on here? Johnson, Victor Wembanyama, and Dame Time, Lillard. UConn jersey? No problem. UConn works too. John Morant, Jaden Ivey, Brandon Miller on the Fractal, Rookie Revolution, Rob Dillingham, and AD. Scotty Barnes, Tyler Kolek, Rube Pell Larson, a rookie Heat. Tatum, 10 of 25 on the Infinite. Showstoppers Infinite. Tatum. Going out to the Ticks. There you go, Mal. That's pretty sweet. We'll take that. And Steph Curry. Infinite Tatum to 25. That's 3 Infinites in a row. Wham, bam, bam. Running out of space now. Jalen Green, Antonio Reeves, Cubic, Karl Anthony Towns, Catman, Bogdanovich, and Julius Randle. Chris Paul, LeBron James, Pacom Dariats, Groove, Domantas Sabonis, and Kyrie. Fun Guy, Kawhi Leonard, Kyle Filipkowski, Fractal Rookie, Nikola Topic, Thunder, Showstoppers, Dame Time, and Nikola Jokic. Shaden Sharp, Groove Parallel Steve Nash on the Legends, Revolution Barani James Jr. Fractal, Anthony Simons, and Jared Allen. Nice little Barani for the Lakers. Lakers going out to Lee. Give it a second. It does look like the eBay Live is going. It's just a little behind, so I'm going to try to let that catch up. Need some color matches today, Trevor? Let's do it. Let's do it. All right. Box number 6. No Galactic, no Kaboom yet. more thing on the eBay Live. All right. Jordan Poole, Matas Buzelis, Groove rookie Dylan Jones, Thunder, Joel Embiid, and Zach LaVine. Come on, let's knock a kaboom out in this first inner case. Our last case, it was our second inner. We saw Galactic in our last box in our first case. Hopefully we'll go kaboom first this time. Just get it out of the way. Kyle Kuzma, Keontae George, Antonio Reeves on the rookie. Rookie Revolution, TJ Zalam, and Devin Vassell. Emmanuel Quickly, Dirk Nowitzki on the Legends. Groove Parallel, LaMelo Ball. There we go, Zachary Richauche. Is that our Galactic? I think it is. Rookie Variation. No, just the Rookie Variation. It doesn't say Galactic on it. It looks similar to the Galactic pattern, but I don't think it is. Rookie Variation, Zachary Richauche. I don't know how well these do. Are these one touches? How rare are these? I don't think we saw one in our first case. Are they pretty rare? And Lauri Markkanen. Nice hit, Hawks, going out to Mark. Those look sick. I think last year they were one per case, weren't they? If I remember correctly. I don't know about this year though. I feel like I haven't seen a whole lot of them. Bradley Beal, Adem Bona, Fractal Shaden Sharp, SGA, and Zion. Triple J, Jamal Murray, Eves Missy, T-Mac on the Legends, and Jaylen Brown. T-Mac was a Groove Legends. Darius Garland, Nikola Topic, Groove Parallel, Cade Cunningham, Showstoppers, how about Dalton Connect, and Jonathan Kuminga. CJ McCollum. Luka on the Fireworks. Nice Luka for the Mavericks. Luka's going to be 69 of 149. Little Luka Magic. Supernova. That is a Neutron of Curry. 73 of 125. Supernova Neutron. Chef Curry. Russell Westbrook. And bang. I said Warriors. There you go, John. There's a little Curry love, little late Magic. Curry and Luka numbered, same pack. We'll take that pack every time. Last pack, box 6. Looks like... Is that a Galactic? I can't tell. Miles Turner. John Stockton. If it is, it's huge. If it is, it's huge. How about Galactic Stephon Castle? Bada bing, bada boom. Holy mackerel. Lee. That's a mammoth. Big hit, Lee. Castle on the Galactic. Bada bing, bada boom. Galactic case hit, Stefan Castle. Hello, hello. Jacoby Walter on the Lightning, 36 of 175. And Brandon Ingram. Wow, what a hit. What a hit, Lee. That is a monster. Wow, whoa. Yes. Galactics. Whew. Yeah, that'll work. That'll play. We got new one-touch stickers too. Let's go. The black on the silver? Yeah. That's nasty. That's a monster. I think that qualifies as a color match. It's close. Box number 7. Ibaka Zubac, Giannis Antetokounmpo, also Iguodala rookie, Dominique Wilkins of the Legends, and Sabonis. Did we miss? Okay, the Dominique Wilkins. We almost missed it. Dominique Wilkins is a neutron, 13 of 125. Those are the ones you got to keep an eye out for. Those parallels are often tough to spot. RJ Barrett, Kyrie Irving on the groove, Showstopper Steph Curry, Tyrese Halliburton, and Jimmy Buckets. That's the one you want, Lee. Yes, indeed. If it's not going to be a Kaboom, you want it to be a good Galactic, and that is a good Galactic. Clyde the Glide on the Legends. Desmond Bain on the Fractal. Bronny on the Rookie Revolution. And DeAndre Ayton. Jalen Johnson. Nicholas Claxton. Harrison Ingram on the Rookie. Kareem on the Legends Groove. And Tyler Hero. Cameron Thomas. Carmelo on the Legends. Joel Embiid. That is a neutron Joel. 74 of 125. Kobe White. And Joel Embiid. Bam Bam. To Jane Salon. Nikola Jokic on the groove. James Harden on the Supernova. And Zach LaVine. Dream Levine. Suggsy. Scoop. Fractal Patrick Chewing Legends. Knicks. There's a Liftoff Zachary Richauche. And Devin Vassell. Give this the old filler treatment. Tunes are stopped. I'm too scared to restart them. I don't want it to spike a lag or anything. Last pack, box 7. Ja Morant, Kevin Garnett, the big tickets. Auto. Infinite Auto. Salon going out to the Hornets. TJ and Salon. Should be another Infinite to 25. 4 of 25, TJ and Salon. Very nice. Donovan Clingan on the Groove. And Lauri Markkanen. Alright, box number 8. 8th and final box of the rip. Let's finish strong. Let's see something nasty in here. Maybe they'll still squeeze us a Kaboom in. Why not? Tyrese Maxey. Zachary Richauche. Nicole Topic on the Neutron. Topic, 48 of 125. OKC. Drew Holiday. And Mikal Bridges. If you've ripped any Revolution yourself, make sure to keep an eye out for those neutrons. They're very subtle. You might go back, look through your base, and find a couple of them. Or even if you've been in breaks, the breakers might miss them too. I know our first case, I missed them a couple times until I went back and sorted, then I found some. Wemby on the Groove. Ring Bearer Fractal, how about D-Wade in the Flash? And Paolo Banchero. Spicy P. Patrick Chewing on the Legends. Jonathan Kuminga on the Fractal. Supernova KD. And Asar Thompson. Chris Middleton, Zach Edey on the Rook, Groove rookie Jamal Sheed, Raptors, Austin Reeves, and Trae Young. Jalen Duren, LaMelo, Magic on the Legends, Fireworks, Kevin Garnett, the big ticket, Celtics to 125, 149, and Brandon Miller. KG 115 to 149. Cade Cunningham. Johnny Furphy. Groove Dame Time. Liftoff Ja Morant. And Luka. Little Luka Magic. got 2 packs left. Oh, pulled them both out. Should still have an auto left. We've been hot on the infinite autos. See if we can get one more for us. Big infinite rookie auto or another big vet auto would be nice. Won't turn it down. Cason Wallace. Dominique Wilkins on the Fractal. Donovan Clingan on the Rookie Revolution. Jalen Williams and Fred VanVleet. Last pack. All comes down to this one. D-Rose, or excuse me, Derek White. Larry Bird on the Legends. There's our auto. Snuck in on us. How about for the Magic, Tristan Da Silva, Neutron Inc. Da Silva, not numbered, just a base auto. It's got the Neutron pattern. Legends Groove of the Glove. And Ant-Man to finish us off. And that is going to wrap up the break. First of all, thank you guys for hopping in, hanging out, breaking with me. I appreciate every one of y'all. I hope I was able to hit for you. If I didn't, I definitely hope I can hit for you next time. I do apologize for the lag. The eBay Live stayed strong, but it started off a little slow. YouTube held up as good as it could. So I do apologize for that. We've been struggling with lag for a couple weeks. We do have a technician coming out tomorrow to take a look at it all. Hopefully fix us up. And also we had a pretty bad storm tonight, which was causing the lag tonight. So I do apologize for that. We got through it. I do appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for bearing with me. I'm going to run a little bit of a recap for y'all before we send you guys on out of here. We are going to be back tomorrow night. We have more basketball tomorrow. We'll be live tomorrow. We might see the second half of this case. So we might be Kaboom bound tomorrow. I haven't decided yet. We're either going to run Deca or the second half of this case. What are y'all thinking? Y'all let me know what your thoughts or what you might be looking for tomorrow. Take a look back. Groove. Let's get all our grooves in order. Let's get groovy. Alright, grooves. Zion, Dadiots, Bronny James, Dylan Jones, T-Mac, Dame Time, Gary Payton, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Donovan Clingan, Nikola Jokic, Supernova Fractal, Jimmy Butler, Rookie Revolution of Dillingham, Showstopper Curry, hold on, Bronny's going to be a Neutron, 104 of 125 on the Bronny. I'm not sure if I caught that one or missed that one earlier. Numbered Bronny to 125. Supernova of Harden, Durant, Showstopper of Connect, Dame Time, Jalen Brunson, Salon on the Supernova, Brunson on the Showstoppers, Salon again, Fractal of Donovan Mitchell, Kawhi, Paul George, Fractals, Dominique Wilkins, Patrick Ewing, Desmond Bain, Matas with a couple rookies, Fractal of Topic, Brandon Miller, Magic, John Stockton, Cam Spencer, Jalen Williams, and Charles Barkley. The round mound of Rebound. Some more notables. Clingan on the Revolution, Ja on the Liftoff, Groove of Wemby, Fractal Ring Bearer of D Wade, Liftoff Zachary Richauche, Bronny on the Fractal, Ring Bearer of Jokic, Liftoff of Braun, Matas, Fractal Revolution Bub Carrington, Groove SGA, Liftoff Fractal, Ant-Man, and Ant-Man on the regular Fractal as well. These were our Lightnings to 175, Jacoby Walter and Scotty Barnes. Our Fireworks to 149, Kevin Garnett, Luka, Paul George, Anthony Simons, and Derek White. Neutrons to 125, Bronny James Jr., Nikola Topic, Joel Embiid, Dominique Wilkins, Reed Shepard, and Drew Holiday. Cosmics to 99, Ron Hall in the second, Fred Van Fleet, and Bradley Beal. Cubics number 249, Bucks, Karl Anthony Towns, and Scotty Barnes. Neutron Supernova, Steph Curry to 125. Showstoppers Infinite to 25, Jason Tatum. That was 10 of 25. And Ring Bearers Sunburst, Nikola Jokic. Jokic is 12 of 75. Wemby on the Lightning to 175. Our Ink. How about Tristan da Silva, base auto? Infinite auto to 25 to Jane Salon. Infinite auto to 25, DeAndre Ayton. We've been crushing the DeAndre Ayton parallels lately, somehow. Jonathan Mogbo and Jared McCain, base auto. How about rookie variation? Zachary Richachet. Tough hit there. Those are not real common. If I remember, they were really tough last year. Really tough. Infinite auto for the Heat. How about Ray Allen. 7 of 25. Heat check. Oh, you know it pains me, Lee. You know it hurts. And last but not least, Case Hit Galactic. How about Stefan Castle? Absolute monster. Galactic Castle. That is huge. Congrats on that one, Lee. Again, guys, thanks for hopping in. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for breaking with me. I do appreciate every one of y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed the break. I hope I could hit for you. We will be back tomorrow night with more basketball tomorrow. Might be the second half of this case. Might be some Deca. Might be a combo of Deca plus Prism plus Donruss Choice. I don't know yet. We'll see. I do appreciate y'all. Hope to see y'all soon. Take care of yourselves. As always, guys, much love and peace.